OG. Still plenty of options, plenty of top 1 heroes left in the pool. Any expectations?
Thompson's heroes first Spirit?
Spirit, possibly. Skywrath isn't good against Void. Too much catch this game for that kind of nonsense. Pugna could be a real option, actually.
Pugna is pretty decent, yes, that is true. But I want to see him play Earth Spirit. I want to see him play a space making hero. Just give Troll everything this game.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see.
Okay. So this is something. Assuming it's a mid lane magic damage gyrocopter. This is Nigma's hero. They like doing this. Interesting.
He's just gonna be a fighter. That's their space maker. They go with the Zeus. Oh, they got inspired after that last series. And they got the Zeus now, then lots of magic damage available. So it's that combo, it's the same combo that Navi ran. The Slaughter, the Void, creating a lot of physical damage, and then here's the Zeus that you can't really try to build pipe against anymore. So on the side of OG, they got this Gyrocopter. Now Gyrocopter is actually pretty decent against Zeus, like sending the homing missiles out in the laning stage. My concern is their itemization, right? You need a lot of armor, you need pipe most important. So I wonder if Seb will actually go for that in this game.
Yeah. We shall see what route he decides to go down, but these are heroes in the game. So, what kind of advantage do you think we've got here? Do you prefer one draft over the other?
I think Nigma's draft is solid, but I think I still have to go with the OG here. I think the Troll Warlord plus the Madness is... I hate betting against Miracle Void. This guy's Void is amazing. Like, I always would have thought people would ban this hero against him, but I think OG at some point they can get really far ahead with this Troll Mag, and the team fight is also really solid too. I slightly favor OG.
I do like what they're doing with this draft, I really do. I think this Thompson Gyro is going to be very interesting. The magic damage, the slowdown, it's going to make it very hard for Miracle to kind of sustain himself inside these team fights, even with the time walk. But I find it hard to bet against the physical damage. I'm going to stick to my guns and I'm going to go with Nigma this game.
Does that mean it's a wager? Nomad, are we gonna do it?
It does indeed, yeah.
Alright.
Some reclaimed my last one, so let's just charity donations. Whoever gets it wrong, I'm voting for Nigma, you're voting for OG.
I'll go for OG.
Let's see which way it goes down.
Let's do it. So far, we went the same way in the last 3 games, and we predicted 3 out of 3 correctly. Let's see. This is gonna be it, the tiebreaker, and the loser pays up to charity. Let's do it.
My deepest
we do here, folks. Alrighty, let's get into it. Game number 1 in the best of 3 series. Here in the upper bracket of the OGA Dota hit. We're going to go through to the upper bracket finals to face the winner of the previous series, which was of course Navi. The loser locks down to the lower bracket to fight off in the wild elimination game. You don't want to be there, folks. It's scary. It's dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Also, the patch just around the corner. Anything could happen.
There's also a Vikings versus VP down there. One of them gonna get last place in this tournament. It's very, very scary. Oh, Saksa getting found out by Miracle, but he has boots. He's not afraid. He might be afraid now.
Some sort of paralyzing cask that is going to connect. The arrow to follow. Oh, the arrows are marked from GH.
Oh, it's so hard.
They won't be able to connect that one.
It's so hard. GH had to throw it like the same time the cask is going on. It's only a 1 second stun, and the Shadow Demon has boots, so he can like move to the side while the cask is coming. Yeah, it was not gonna happen.
Unfortunately not. So that's going to be no first blood for this team. Meanwhile, No-Tail and Mind Control having a bit of fun over on the side, just playing with one another, casting some spells. GH is coming across though. Mind Control does have this Slithering Crush, could set up for another arrow here. GH, pressure's on this time. They can connect onto No-Tail. In range, they will get. Arrow's going to follow as well. No-Tail locked down. I'm guessing this is going to be first blood. No-Tail, no counterplay. He's going to end up dropping. Nice rotation from GH.
Oh no. The classic post 5 giving away the first blood. That's gonna be, he's gonna be so happy with that on Mind Control. Up 300 something gold. Troll did deny 3 creeps though. So they actually lost a lot more experience than what they gained from getting that first blood.
a decent amount for LTW to try and make up for the fact that that Notel did drop. But yeah, I mean, mind control, he's going to have a rough time up in this top lane, so it's really key that he was able to get himself a first blood. That's going to mean that he at least starts the game with something, and hopefully he can springboard that into having like a somewhat decent time up in this top lane.
Yeah.
It could be a really impactful first blood if they can make use of it out of Team Nigma.
It's such a hard lane though, Troll versus Slaughter. Bottom lane now, this is the interesting stuff right here. Faces Void and Witch Doctor versus Magnus Shadow Demon. This is giving me so much fun. Every time I see Seb, it gives me flashbacks to TI7. Like Seb Magnus.
Of course.
Every time he plays Magnus. So
yes.
It's always fun to see. He always empowers his position 4. The position 4 goes and starts like hitting the support or trades better against the carry or like whatever it may be. Sucks like creating a lot of chaos right now while Magnus is freezing the lane in front of the tower.
Hold steady. In control for himself. Meanwhile, over in towards the mid lane, we have a very interesting lane here as well. We've got Weeha playing the Zeus into a gyrocopter mid from Topson. Now, in case you guys missed it, the gyrocopter mid was run, I believe, by Nigma in the group stages, I want to say, or maybe it was even in the first round of playoffs by Nigma, and I believe it won. I think it did pretty well. It offered a lot of AoE magic damage. It was a magic build, which we went for, and Topson is definitely going for that build as well. You know, it's Topson. With their spells on the hero, he's probably going to turn into a magic build hero, and that's exactly what he's doing here. He's already got the null talismans queued up on Gyrocopter.
I never really liked playing Gyrocopter into Faces Void because Gyro's a hero who needs to go into the fights, and Faces Void loves playing against those lineups because like you can get the easier chronos, you know. Whoa, ILTW! Oh no! Wow. He got killed while Notail was pulling. Oh no.
He did indeed. Slithering Crush into the bash, into the arrow. It was enough to take him down, and that's going to be the Troll Warlord losing his life.
Denied.
Yeah, you don't want that happening. Exactly. Mind Control now has 2 kills under his belt. It's supposed to be a hard lane, but he's actually top of the network charts already, like just because of those 2 kills. How do you expect any kills to happen, Mill? Like I feel these 2 guys are just gonna keep teabagging each other, constantly bring each other low. They have a bottle, they're baiting one another, and then just gonna back off. And then go back to basics. I was gonna say, teabag each other, you know, like going in and out. Teabag, like a teabag. You know, when you drink tea, yeah? Like,
you drink something of tea. Okay, I think you have some reading up to do on modern language, but nevertheless, yes. It is going to be a pretty even split in the middle lane, I believe. Depending on maybe some rotations, they might make the difference.
Whoa. Nomad, I was not going there, okay? That is your dirty mind. Get your mind out of the gutter, Nomad. Come on now.
I'm just saying. Meanwhile, Saxa hanging around the edges of bottom here. Kuroki's backing around on him, though. This could mean that this Shadow Demon gets into some trouble. Let's see what goes down here. Miracle gets on top, pop on the time dilation. Coconut to follow as well. Is it going to bounce back? No, it is not. They're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Maldic comes through. Miracle needs a bash here, really. And he knows
mid.
So Saxus is going to run himself. Topson getting jumped in the middle lane. They're going to be able to bring him down. Weeper and GH find a kill in the mid. And meanwhile, Saxa does just about survive that one. So he is going to live through that engagement. A lot of trades being made across the map right now.
Yeah, that haste rune plus just GH coming in there with the lead, pressuring the Gyrocopter a bit. Allowing them to get a big kill. Now this is Thunder God's Wrath.
Fighting down here at bottom over the bounty room here. It looks like
the man
taking a lot of damage inside the margins. He wants to try and get the kill, but the arrow connect from GH, bringing down Seb and saving Kuroki in the process. Saxa also running away on low HP, has those tranquils, so should be alright. He doesn't unfortunately have a Thunder Gods to finish anybody off, but he did just use it for that engagement. Wow, this is a very, very on-the-edge game from both these teams right now. A lot of heroes coming very close to dropping and just about staying alive.
GH actually missed the uphill hit onto Saxa. That was pretty much a double kill right there. That quick level 6 from Weeha after killing Topson, I really don't think OG expected that. And they almost got heavily punished for it. They still did because Knight died, but if Shadow Demon also died, that would have been huge.
Yeah, indeed. So if we currently just come back to bottom and continue to babysit Miracle. They want to give him the best game possible. Currently, he's having a pretty good time. Pretty much neck and neck with IRTW on CS and net worth.
I want to just show like how important runes are for OG, right? They bring both the Shadow Demon and the Phoenix to the top rune, not letting the Zeus pick that up. And as soon as Mirana GH is like, oh, whoa, what's going on here? Why are there 3 of you? And then he just instantly backs off and now Thompson secures the bottom rune. Like that's just, you know, getting in the heads of OG, how they prioritize this and how they understand this is what allows them to make plays on the map.
Well, Phoenix getting very low up here in the top lane. Can it finish the job though? The actions come spinning on through. The Starstorm is not enough, but GH will do it with the right clicks. Now they're looking for revenge. LTW can't close the gap onto GH. He's still got another leap available and going to salve himself up and come back in. They might be looking for the play onto the Troll Waller. The Troll Waller trying to bring down Mind Control. Mind Control, he's got himself a Slithering
arrow.
Have an arrow available as well. This could be dangerous for LTW as he gets Slithering Cross. Arrow to follow. They're controlling him up so well. The 2 plays from Nigma, stopping LTW from fighting. Thunder God comes down, finishes the job, gets a kill for Weeha. That is how you do it, Nigma.
That is so good. Man, GH is making so much space in this game. There's 6 kills on the side of Nigma, right? GH is 2-0-4. He has pretty much created all of this advantage that Nigma has built up in this game. No tail again.
He's looking for no tail under the tower. Okay. Doesn't get the Starstorm hit.
Yeah.
Won't get the kill. No tail. He's narrowly surviving.
Creep wave just coming in on time, but they're gonna get that D ward. No tail did notice GH planting that. Not so bad.
When they're going backwards, he has got regen.
Oh, he was no tail.
Yeah, he's got a foul, but he's going for this kill. TP across. It's not going to be there in time though. Mind Control's going to get the kill. LTW coming across for a bit of revenge, throws down the axe. I think Mind Control knows he's dead here, but turning around, gets a bash, running away, range axe finds him, brings him down. Mind Control does die for that one. Not entirely sure if that checks out as being worth it. What say you, Steven?
Oh, you know it was not worth it. Tops in mid though. He was diving Wii. There's so much TP support coming in for Wii. Jeez, they really want to punish Thompson for that play, and it works out.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It does come through in the end.
I think Thompson needs to be careful. If he TP's back mid and Miracle sticks around here, there is a Chrono up plus Mask of Madness, he might just die once again. But instead they're going to go for Saksa. They just want to secure it. Oh, that's the courier.
Oh, okay. Alright, they bring them both down.
That's good.
Mayfell's looking to help him out, but unfortunately, no stun ray yet, of course. So that's just very dead. Shadow Demon at mid, and they're looking for the tower. I kind of feel like OG needs to try and defend this one. Thompson's walking back to lane. He's going to get here eventually, so no tower today, but still getting pretty damn low. Team Nigma, they're going to be happy about that. Opens up a real opportunity to take it out to the level 10 catapult.
Yeah, Miracle has a healing salve and Mask of Madness. It's okay to just go back after this. There's a rocket coming in though. Oh, that might be a dead Miracle.
Miracle? Oh god, that hurts. Meanwhile, Weeha's going to go to the back line, trying to bring down Thompson with the Mount Economy. Will certainly fall, but they get the return kill onto Kuroki. We playing in the river, but ILTW trying to get on top of him. He's going to slow him down with the range. He needs a knife. Down. He doesn't really have the damage to get this kill though, so just a couple more actions thrown his way, and now ILTW will chill out and get himself back.
I would say that was pretty worth it for OG. Not only did they defend middle, but they also get a kill.
Trying to fight up, drops the RP down onto GH. He's solo. GH just needs one more fight. Click, finds it, gets the kill. Several full. GH gets solo kill onto the Magnus. How is he doing so much damn work here? It's insane.
It's already a level 7 top. The fight, it don't end. Mind Control. Oh, he got out the rocket. That was so close.
Yeah, relevant chat line. These guys are brilliant. I mean, let's take a step back, take a breather, and actually have a reflection on how everyone... hold on. He's trying to have some fun here. The arrow. Oh, we'll be able to dodge it out.
Yeah, there was a ward there that watched GH throw that arrow out. So maybe if he didn't see that, he might have got hit by it. It was a really nice arrow going past the tree line.
Stealth arrow. Anyways, yeah, so who's doing well from this lane phase? Who's happy? Who's sad? Give us the 4-1-1.
Oh, every core on Nigma is very happy. That's for sure. That one death from Miracle middle, that made him a little bit sad, but that's okay. He's back to farming once again. There's no pressure on this bottom tower anymore either, especially after GH is pretty much solo killing Seb there. GH is the one who's like the happiest. Like he was level 7 by 9 minutes. He just ate the Tommy. He's level 8.5. He does an insane amount of damage. He can pair up with either the Slaughter or the Void and pretty much kill anybody on OG side.
This is a terrifying prospect. And Seb is in danger of being chrono into arrowed down the bottom lane if they want to make this happen. Looks like they do.
They do.
They're in GH. They're in the neighborhood. They're coming down.
So good.
Disruption. That means the arrow is going to miss as well. Perfect positioning from Saxa to save Seb, wasting the chrono. And now they're looking for the turnaround. Kroak is going to be the target. He's going to try and drop the death onto Thompson. He's pretty low, and the Thunder's got drop as well. They're going to test her like butter. Meanwhile, GH is taking a step too far and get cut down by RTW. They are going to be able to make the trades here, but Thompson does die during this. For 2 supports, you know, it's not the worst trade in the world, but still a little bit better for OG, just because they get the chrono.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so, but they also got mid and top tower though, on Nigma's side.
Good.
So a lot of map control now for Nigma, and the Faces Void. Wonder if he's just gonna leave bottom lane. He's still feeling quite comfortable to stay down here. There's not enough pressure coming out from OG side for him to get kicked out of this lane at the moment. Just allowing his Zeus and Slaughter to absorb the farm top and middle first before he takes over those areas. I must say, OG, like, they made a cool play. Saxa was in the perfect place. He read the map correctly, expecting Seb to be the one getting chronoed, but they're not really opening up this map, and Thompson is struggling quite a lot too. He's going for that boost of travels, not that tanky. Still needs another 1,000 gold.
Let's work it in there. Nigma looking for some blood. Yeah, this Mid Dagger on mind control. They want to make some use of this timing. Could be the target. He's hugging that tower pretty closely there. This is not a subtle gank, but at the same time, not much no-tail can do about it anyway. As mind control comes on through, the lightning bolt does the job. Arrow not even needed. No, get the clean kill onto Phoenix and look to take this last outer tower. But Thompson has turned up, so it doesn't look like they're willing to let this go easily.
He needs to be careful. Yeah, he's looking pretty dead.
Jump in, done, lightning bolt, Thompson, he's got a correct phase on him, trying to run away. Miracle is on in, the disruption comes through. Everything Saxon's gonna die as well, more than anything. Both heroes will drop. The Death Ward from Koki, pretty damn good. Even getting some hits up onto ILTW here. Corrosive Phase Death Ward ain't nothing to mess with. They're trying to come down, looking for the RP, can't find himself a target. Could put onto mind control if he really wants, but he's actually out of mana right now as No-Tail will fall. Zeb, he's actually in a really awkward position. The whole of Nigma coming in. It's some chain feeding going on right now. Mind control jumping forward, looking for the +1. They want to bring down RTW, pop Dilpins, try and turn around onto mind control. Getting himself at least one kill here would be something, but that's all it's going to be, just the one, as Miracle will put him to sleep. And they get themselves 4 kills on the side of Nigma. OG, a very scrappy defense off the tower, and it doesn't quite work out for them in the end.
Oh, that was such an awkward defense from OG. Like, your Gyrocopter and your shot didn't even die right away. Then the Phoenix TP's in, literally eggs in front of 4 heroes. One of them being a Mirana, so that was so awkward. They could have just let that tower die and try to go in again once that Gyrocopter is alive, but very tough play from OG, getting completely punished. And I want to mention, that's Miracle with a Midas and a Mask of Madness who's been joining fights. No boots.
Yeah, it seems to be the new hotness on the face. Oh yeah, not even boots, wow. It's just here to try and walk in.
Miracle's build. What he likes to do. Now he's got treads. He hits very, very quickly.
A lot of bashes. A lot of damage.
Yeah. I love Wii.
Nigma seems to be in full control of this game.
I was gonna say, I love Wii's gameplay too this game. He's just been so active. Like, after GH, no way, dude.
Oh, wow.
This guy.
They nail him, they take him down. He doesn't even see the targets to get the arrows off.
He's actually ahead of the Magnus now in net worth.
Goodness gracious, this just isn't going how they expect. Mind control plays up to the high ground, will be alright. OG. They actually might not realize they're getting jumped here as the Moonlight Shadowed Heroes are making their way in. They're jumping onto this one, the Supernova comes down, but the Minus Spear comes down on top of it. Miracles wants to take it down, crack that egg as quickly as possible. Seb threatening with the RP, but they're just keeping their distance. They're baiting him out beautifully. Seb cannot get off his spells. He's going to have a skewer in 1 second, but unfortunately, even if he does drop down that ultimate, it's not going to make much of this one chance. They will finish him off. And now looking towards Roshan. Oh, guess what? We've got a Slaughter, so this Roshan is going to go down very quickly and do that Corrosive Haze and minus 10 armor onto Rosh. That's going to make them take it very, very fast.
Yeah, Void does so much damage with these bashes to Roshan. 60 minutes, 10k gold lead? Oh my goodness. I mean, OG, it's not like they even lost their lanes badly, it's just they're taking a lot of bad fights, and GH has just been dominating this game, man. His early snowball, and just he just kept pressuring them, it didn't matter. He was so high level 7, level 8, 10 minutes into the game, as a position 4, it's just a dream.
Yeah, it kind of feels like OG just kind of need the space on the map, therefore they're forced into trying to defend these tier 1 towers, and it's not the best thing for them to do, but at the same time they can't afford to give up that map space to them. This team they're far much quicker regardless, and if they have any more map space then OG just want to get kind of muscled out of the game, so they're forced into making these very scrappy defenses which don't actually work out that well for them, and now they jump forward, looking for top spin. Arrow won't connect, but they've got that corrosive haze on for him, so he could still be in some trouble. Lightning bolts coming on through, they've got a thunder bolt if they want it. They do a little bit more damage to finish the job though. Mind control, he's still chasing, he wants to be that extra bit of damage. Sunray's coming through from No-Tail to try and keep him alive, they will be able to save the gyrocopter. Sweep out from No-Tail, nice little 2-play from these guys as they keep each other alive and keep themselves nice and safe.
Alright.
They'll be falling on OG right now.
That was a lot of space at least, right? They spent a lot of time just hunting this gyrocopter. That means Magnus and the Troll Warlord were able to pick up a little bit more gold. Magnus really need that Blink Dagger to try and do something in these engagements.
Shadows take
Jump in,
us.
stun out, they found themselves No-Tail. He is just not getting away from this one. No possibility of escape, but I mean, I kind of feel this has been a bit of space for Troll Warlord to farm up a bit, find his space to get his BKB. He's got coming out to him right now, so...
Zeus is TPing top.
Yeah.
If he gets purged here... Oh no, he bolts first. He notices that Saxo's still here. Very good play from Weeha. He's been playing so well this game on Wii. This is like one of his heroes. He has like 3 heroes that he plays exceptionally well.
Thompson comes into the middle lane, gets that Chronosphere put upon him. The arrow will not connect, fortunately, but Miracle's coming in, dropping the Chronosphere onto 2 heroes. So there's a perfect Chronosphere, catching out the Phoenix, and that's a double kill for Miracle. Well earned as well, and he's even looking across to LTW. LTW doesn't want to pop the ultimate here, but might have no choice. He's going to have to pop the BKB at least. Now turns around, starts throwing some axes away of Miracle, but the 10-second BKB just does absolutely nothing for LTW. As OG will retreat to their high ground and let Nigma take yet another tower here.
Yeah, Miracle also has an Aegis, so he wasn't gonna pop that battle trance or anything like that, even if he did get a route onto the Faceless Void. They're just gonna have to wait till this Aegis actually runs out, but Miracle has 4,000 gold in the bank. Okay. It's like, I actually thought he just got treads like not too long ago. The man's already got 4,000 gold and about to take a Chase Tower.
Buster has fallen.
We top.
Target here in comes the cooldown on top of Zeus. However, he needs to finish the job here. He will be able to do so. He might not be that safe. Meanwhile, No-Tail going down in the bottom lane. The homing missile coming through onto GH. He's got that ult there. The top to get some on him. He has got the rocket barrage trying to finish the job here. Punching for the kill. Gets a double kill. Kuro will finish the job on him, but still, that's a double kill for Topton up here in the top lane. Very impressive stuff on this gyrocopter indeed.
That's huge. He just killed 2 people by himself who are actually more farmed than he was. Like, so the gyrocopter can really do a lot of damage. The problem is, it's very weak against the Slaughter and the Faceless Void though.
Radiant structures are
W
fortified.
using the space which Topton has created to push in this middle lane, try and get a bit of damage on the tower. Saxer and Seb waiting behind onto any kind of play onto LTW with a reverse polarity or disruption.
They also got Miracle's Aegis, by the way, while that was happening top.
Catch from mind control here. Finding Saxer in the river. Saxer will be able to turn around and drop down the Dominic Percy. RP coming down onto 2 of them. Void, do they have the damage? Yes, they do. The Void is dead, and they're going to be able to follow up with a kill onto mind control. No. How are they doing this? They're looking for more. Weed's going to be the next target. They've got that homing missile coming out on Tim, so Invis isn't doing much good here. LTW trying to close that gap. He's got the axes coming down. OG are not stopping the train. He's left the station, and we get run over. Kuro on the high ground might be the +1 here. LTW and Seth, they're looking for it. Axes coming down onto Witch Doctor. Beautiful arrow from Gieso. That's coming up and they're going to kill off the Troll Warlord. I can't believe it. The support duo from Nigma play it perfectly. They are going to lose Kuro in the end, but by every stretch of imagination. I mean, they did everything they could to just pull something out of this one. And that's what these teams are so damn good at doing. Just finding the clutch little moments to make things not quite as bad as it would be for other teams. But still, Nigma, 5-man wipe, absolutely fantastic from OG. Pulling themselves well and truly back into this game. Still a big goal difference, but I imagine that's going to start to come down soon.
Yeah, that was such a nice play from OG, just being very patient on that Magnus. As soon as Slardar blinked in, like mind control blinked in, I really don't think he had any business doing that. He just got completely punished with that double RP onto him and Miracle. Troll Warlord doing plenty of damage when he gets that battle trance off. Dude,
that GH arrow onto the Troll Warlord.
Oh yeah, that was so nice. I mean, if it wasn't for that, this would have been horrendous. It was horrendous nonetheless, but you know, just the Troll dying meant they didn't lose more map control than they would have, right? And this Troll probably would have gotten, you know, more farm than this Void by now, had he not died there.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Alpha taking some big 6 stacks. Miracle taking some more creep camps. He's finished off with Scatty, by the way. So the Midas, Mask of Madness, and straight into the Scatty. What's the reason for this build this game?
I think it's just for the heals from the Troll Warlord's Battle Trance. Then you got the Sun Ray. On top of that, it makes you just incredibly tanky. You don't really need damage offer right now. You got damage coming out from your Mask of Madness, your Hand of Madness, and your Power Trance, right? The Time Lock is pretty much all the damage you need for the time being. MKB will be his next choice because of the Whirling Axis. So just gonna look forward to that. He does have a DD in his bottle now with the smoke and a chrono. That's pretty scary.
Yeah. They're thinking about this, they would be much more scared than they are now. If you're actually smoking up into this, it could be very, very bad if they can get off that damage. They're going to lose no tails straight off the bat. They're going to egg them through. Mighty able to get off the Supernova, does do so, but GH immediately jumping in, but they actually want to back themselves away. They're realizing it's right. The RP is used, but the RP is countered by a Chrono Spear from Miracle. He's getting out to take down 2, but now the RP comes out, and the ultimate Mountain W chopping through the face of Void. Is it going to be enough to recover? Time Warp, they bring him down. The Void is out of here, and now look at the Weehar as well. He's got the TP away, there's nothing to cancel. He's gone, but 3 heroes dead on the side of Nigma, 2 for the side of OG. These fights could not be any closer.
Wow, that was so amazing. They first Delta split, right? And the Troll gets that BKB off before the Chrono comes off too, so he didn't really want to focus him. He had to focus the egg first, and then the Troll just pops the ulti, kills the Void. Meanwhile, Nigma, they wanted to help the Void's Chrono, but the Gyrocopter came from behind, killed pretty much the Witch Doctor and the Slardar by himself. That was some crazy engagement from OG. Like, they read it so well. They understand the only big teamfight spell that Nigma has right now is just the Chrono. Just making sure that the Gyro and the Troll don't get caught together. They also have an E-Blade now on Thompson. Where does this guy get his items from?
Oh, good.
Like, he was so broke just a couple minutes ago. Now he has a full E-Blade.
All this turnaround has come from Thompson's play in the top lane. Since then, that's how they've been able to find things. Mind control, jumping on Thompson. He's just going to turn around, drop the E-Blade, slow him down, sack as well, dropping the Demonic Purge, Gloss comes through as well with the Rocket Barrage. That's interesting. That's interesting. So the plan is to use the Ethereal Blade to slow him down long enough for the homing missile to connect. And also stay in range for the Rocket Barrage and the cooldown.
This is how he played his Snapfire too, right? Just E-Blade, just pop people with all the magic damage. Like, he understands that's his job in the game. His carry is going to be the one doing all the physical damage. He's just, like, pretty much playing Zeus, but with a creative hero, essentially. Other teams are picking Zeus, he picks Gyrocopter and beats Zeus that way. Yeah. I think one of the reasons why they also, oh no, OG, are they actually going to get away with this? Miracle's nowhere near. Okay, alright. They need to buy 20 seconds for this Chrono to be up. And they can't afford OG to get this Aegis. That is the counter to the Chrono. Big counter. On top of the Shadow Demon disruption.
Roche just casually having a 1v1 with the Nimbus in the pit. Everybody else waiting with bated breath to see who jumps for it. Roshan wins. Congrats. But these two teams, I think the situation's kind of been diffused a little bit. OG was just trying to sneak it, Nigma show up. they realize that's no longer a possibility. But Miracle, he does have this Chrono Spear. He definitely wants to pop it to find himself a hero or two.
Yeah, then they're just gonna keep nimbusing, making sure that OG's not sneaking this. And OG are pretty happy to just chill and poison inside the pit. See if Nigma are trying to sneak this while their troll is just farming up. Like, this troll has overtaken the void. Do you know how disastrous it is to be having 10,000 gold lead at like 15 minutes and now it's 2,000 at 26 minutes? That is really bad. Like,
yeah.
It just means that Nigma just can't actually team fight right now. But they can. They have good heroes for it. They just have to get the right angles. He canceled it, faked it.
Oh, yep, that was some toe curling stuff right there. If he finds the pick off, that's game changing, obviously. But reaching a little too far with that.
I would love to know the stat on a team who's up 10k gold at 15 minutes.
Taking this very quickly. The arrow is going to connect though. It's actually connected to okay.
That was really nice play from Seb, like trying to get that RP onto the void, but I think he was really trying to fake it, and then that lured Nigma away from the Roshan pit and allowed ILTW to into the Rosh, have enough time to complete it before Nigma can actually show up with all their heroes, because they all moved away from the pit to try and help Miracle with the Seb fake. So a lot of mind games going on.
Oh, Miracle, he's setting up
big Chrono.
Full three-man Chrono Spear onto the support zone corner of the river. Now on LTW, he's not a support. He's a big boy. He just can take him down, pounded by the Death Ward. Is there anything you can do about this, OG? Doesn't look like it. They are looking for the Zeus, though. Thompson finds one turnaround kill. He's actually going up the high ground for more. Mind control and Croaky ready to wait him here as Zeb. Oh no, the comboed up with a disruption or miscomboed here as Zeb makes a nice link up to the high ground. It's okay. They're buying time for Thompson to do his thing in the back line. He's really forward. Or is it the other way around? I can't quite tell with this guy. He'll take down one. The sword blade comes down on the other. Missile's going to come down as well. GH does dodge out the missile. And he actually knows he needs to get away. Zeb,
no way.
They get the kill. Thompson, man. This guy is just playing his hero like it's 2025. Meanwhile, Miracle into the trees, making the TP away. They won't be able to find him. And he gets himself out. Well, they get that carry out of there at the very least. So Thompson's just going to TP to keep on following Miracle. He doesn't have any health. He doesn't have a care in the world.
Dude, Thompson literally killed the Zeus by himself, the Witch Doctor, and the Marana, while everybody was just trying to help the Troll Warlord and the Magnus, like, push away Miracle, right? That's just crazy. He literally just took on 3 heroes and killed them. Like, the Zeus just died from the E-Blade combo, plus just 1 shockwave from the Magnus. That's all the help that Thompson actually needed.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'll be honest, it's not the ideal time to be finding the new OP combo of the patch, but you know, I'm enjoying it whilst it lasts.
This is awesome. I love watching Thompson play right like this. Like, it's just so refreshing. And the thing about Thompson, what makes him so special, is he finds the right angles in the team fight. He knows who can kill him, and then he avoids that situation and finds like the most optimal hero to maximize his damage and impact in the fights. Right? Like, he's always so patient. Yeah. So patient.
And the thing which makes it even more impressive is that it's on heroes like Magic Damage Gyro and Morphling and Abaddon turning into Earth Spirit. He seems to play these heroes which no one ever else, or you know, do these strategies which no one else ever does, and somehow acting like he's played like 500 games.
Exactly. It's just like a playstyle thing though, right? Like, he kind of plays this way with pretty much every hero. He's just, you know, owns up to it. Like, he knows this is how he likes to play. He knows this is how he knows how to play, and he just does it really well. And everybody else is kind of just surprised by it, since they're all doing like meta stuff.
Yeah. It's going to be pretty annoying to try and prepare for Thompson. Like, I'm sure he's going to do this Morphling Earth Spirit Miller. Oh no, he picks Magic Damage Gyro. That's fucking great. Throw those pages out the window, but Nigma is by no means out of this one, and without the W, walk up to the high ground.
Oh, big Chrono.
Let's go allow the Chrono's come out. They've got out Thompson. Can they bring him down? Do they have the damage? It looks like they do. Thompson, though, gets off the Ethereal Blade in the very last second. Out of the city as well. He's going to survive through this. Miracle actually has to retreat. GH is coming in, though. He wants this kill so badly. He wants to bring him down with the BKB. It's still going. They might get the return kill, but we blinked in. Finished off with the lightning bolt. This is Nigma's fight. 3 heroes dead, along with the carry in the mid laner. It's already over for OG. They just need to try and get themselves out of there. No Tail, though, unfortunately does not have the Icarus dive. He's got 20 charges on his Holy Locket, and he's got a Holy Locket, but it's not going to save him here, unfortunately.
Dude, that was such a beautiful play from Nigma. They fully expected OG to run up that hill. They let the troll come in first. Sonar stunned him up, and Miracle, as soon as he saw Shadow Demon, he jumped in. And conveniently enough, there was also a Gyrocopter right beside him. So the two, position 1 and the 2, getting down to like what, 100 HP at the end of that chrono, it just allowed Nigma to just completely run them over. OG making that over-aggressive play into that high ground without taking the right steps to penetrate that area.
Well, the comeback dream looking decent for OG, but also Nigma reminding us why this team is so damn good. They were still ahead at that point, and they made sure to remind OG of it very thoroughly, taking the team fight beautifully and put themselves back into a firm ahead position. Really nice stuff.
I will not count OG out until Nigma manages to secure the next Roshan. That's going to be the big thing for Nigma. If they can get the next Rosh, it's going to have a refresher shard or an Ags on it too. That's going to be the game changer right now. This one Rax, I don't think it means a whole lot against a Troll Magnus. It is a little bit of an advantage, which will definitely help Nigma out, but if these last team fights, what they told us is that OG are a bit stronger at the moment. Like that last fight was just, when Nigma won, it was just a complete, you know, one-sided fight, right? They had like the best possible case scenario for them.
Yeah, there was no K-Gold advantage. It's been very tricky for OG to break them next time around. You know, it feels like they figured something out now. It feels like this kind of scattered gameplay team before is about to come to an end. We'll see what they can give to OG. And, you know, Kuro as the captain, this team's never going to really be making...
Oh, hold on. Kuro bought Aghanim Scepter on Wish Doctor.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The absolute madman.
Okay. Normally we see Witch Doctors buying Glimmer Caves, you know, but this is a greedy build here. That being said though, it's a lot of damage in Chrono. Miracle has been getting 2/3-man Chronos this entire game. Gonna be some nice damage output.
That being the case, it definitely is gonna be Kuro and Miracle are going to be blasting out a lot in these team fights.
And the Zeus. Let's not forget the Zeus here. I know he's been dying quite a bit, but... Whoa, it's Power Ranger TPs. Top onto the tier 2 tower. They're really going to bait this tier 1 right now.
Oh, OG, I think they knew they were at bottom, and they're like, alright guys, they're going to be smoking like this, but no, they're jumping straight onto LTW, however. LTW is able to just kind of play carefully. It looks like it's only a soft commit from Nigma here. They're trying to bait out themselves, and they got them. Beautifully done to get that supernova down. They throw themselves away, get themselves back, and now they can re-engage.
It's trying to go back. OG, I don't think you're going to want to fight this. But they're sticking around, man. They want to get this surprise RP.
Yep, the arrow going to come through, not going to connect though, bouncing through the fight. LTW happy to stay on this front line and be the big Chads in the front line. Come out in there, to come and attack him. No supernova, no worries. We don't need that stupid stuff.
Arrow?
Flying control, jumping onto the control wall. Troll's getting pretty low here. Might want to consider popping that BKB and finishing the job, and we'll do exactly that. Now, sees Miracle pops the Chrono Spear down. That means that BKB is going to end and he's going to get completely shredded. Bye-bye ILTW. Meanwhile, Thompson, he's on the chase. For what? I'm not too sure. Now he's going to TP himself away. Miracle's not even going to try for the bash. Let him escape, and that'll be that.
Okay, Roshan not yet up. 15 seconds. It doesn't look like Nigma knows the timer at the moment, but when OG is alive on this Troll Warlord, they're gonna have a window to do something. The chrono is on cooldown for 2+ minutes. This is it. This next rush, it's gonna be everything in this game.
Yeah. 1.5 minutes, and this game should be decided pretty much by this Roshan. I mean, to be fair, I think if OG get the Roshan, will get the Aegis, you're still playing into a Zeus and Witch Doctor and you're on a high ground. It's pretty good. So.
It really depends on what item comes from this Roshan, right? If you get like an Aghanim for the Shadow Demon, that could be pretty strong against the Faceless Void as well for OG. If you get a Refresher, Magnus RP, 2 RPs, it's just okay. But that Axe could be a huge game changer. And Troll is going to feel so confident to just walk up high grounds with that Aegis as well for 5 minutes. And Nigma, when they get Aegis, we've seen Miracle what he does with Aegis. This is a madman. He does not give any sense about anybody.
It's way too strong to give the way off Nigma. They will end the game without this next stage is unfairly. Absolutely crazy. Roshan is coming up in 20 seconds. ILTW ready and waiting inside the Roshan pit. Kills off Courier as well. My controller just leaving it in there to try and see when that Rose respawned. Accepting the risks.
Yeah, I really hope OG don't do that thing again where they fight without their supernova after using it. That was kind of awkward.
Yeah.
In the last engagement. I really didn't understand why the Troll Warlord kept forcing it. Oh.
They're looking for Seb. They get on top of it. They've got the bashes coming on down. My goodness, that is a magnet. Or, sorry, more accurately, that was a magnet. It is no longer.
He's got a buyback at least.
But,
they want more though on Nigma.
They certainly do. They certainly do. RTW.
Oh.
The lightning bolt is the...
Ooh, that's gonna be rough because Roshan is now alive and Nigma have chrono up in 5 seconds. LTW, are you sure about this?
He's a madman. This kid, no breaks. The courier running around his face. Miracle basically saying, I see you. I see you.
It's just gonna be a chrono steal.
I've got a chrono steal. Yeah, how do you not get chrono steal?
They need to fight. They need to fight.
Guess we're gonna find out. Let's see. Thompson running up onto the high ground. They're able to take down Microsoft. They've got the Zeus. He's in some trouble as well. In fact, no one's coming to save him. There is no chrono steal. Inside the rope pit, he jumps in. Miracle is gonna be able to ground it. Grabs a refresher. Use it immediately. Logs down the Troll Warlord for the duration. Is enough. Yes, it is. Miracle finds the value and gets 2 kills. What a player. He brings them both down. Meanwhile, Thompson still trying to fight, but it's one man versus the world. The man never wins in that occasion. He's going to fall as well. A dieback from Seb makes this really bad. That refresher shot play was completely beautiful.
He got the ages, he got the cheese, he got the refresher. I mean, were we expecting anything else? The Troll was just doing the Roshan while his team was fighting and the void was not showing. So, oh man, with that vision inside of the pit, such a good jump from Miracle there. So calculated.
Indeed.
He knows what was important, right? Like not the gyrocopter or the magnets or the shadow demon kills. It was just steal the Aegis. The disruption was on point, but it was just too soon. And Miracle manages to get the Aegis as soon as he comes out.
Illusion.
Well, here we go. The high ground push begins. OG, they have a lot of delaying strategies. They've also done a lot of damage. Miracle needs to time walk this one out.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh,
yep, pressure off the Satanic.
Stop Satanic. Stop the Satanic.
Oh, dodge it. Okay. Nice.
Okay. Missile as the connect. No tail. Turning down.
Oh god.
Oh, okay. That's a gem as well. No tail can't actually pick up.
Gotta buy back.
A little bit too painful for that Nimbus.
Yeah, he got arrowed on Saksa, and then Nimbus, ulti. Got clapped.
Top barracks are under attack. Dial
Shadows take us.
Barracks starting to crumble. Nigma. There's no stopping them now, although a jump forward to Miracle. Pretty scary. LW is back. Let's go back in 5 seconds, and they have the buyback on the Shadow Demon, which they're going to use immediately.
Arrowed again.
Buddy, falls pretty low. Saxa comes in, saves him with the disruption. GH is just not missing. The Supernova going to chase back. LTW needs to hit some creeps to keep himself alive here. He's going to try himself forwards inside that ultimate, but he's done himself too much. Saxa actually going to absorb the Nimbus hit, which keeps the Troll Warlord alive, but he really needs to go and get some HP for himself. He does have himself a Satanic, so could still heal up from that as well. LTW will be able to hold on here, but still big threats on the board for Nigma, and they're going to have the Chronosphere available in 18 seconds. It's very hard to see how OG hold on when they have this Chronosphere back.
Extremely good call from Nigma just to back off. Like it must have looked so juicy to jump in onto OG while their battle chance is on cooldown, but you can just secure this game as soon as the Chrono's back. Miracle has been so on point with every single one of this big teamfight ulti usage.
Cool. What are you doing here, buddy? You're being a sneaky boy. Will anyone fall into his trap? Doesn't look like it. Let's go. It's very tempting to jump here. It might be more than tempting if they use the Thunder Gods to get the vision down. Miracle going to jump in the backline, try and find Seb, thinking about jumping Chrono Spear. Doesn't want to do so straight away. Meanwhile, the Nimbus comes down. Chrono Spear, that is so good. Catches Phoenix and the Magnus, but he actually can't jump away. After Gummon gets the chain rings out on him, then now going to grab the up. It might be able to take away his first life, but he actually drags him back under the tier 2 tower. Not quite sure if Seb wants to be alone with this Void, but they're going to chase him away. Interesting fight as they do bring down the Zeus in the backline.
They can get him twice.
The rest of the team, they're nearby-ish. But they've got a lot to do here. They need to kill Miracle twice over. With Mind Control waiting to jump in with the bash. Will do so, allowing Miracle to try and turn around. He's got that satanic try, keep himself alive, but he is going to die. Aegis will pop. He has the cheese. He is ready to come back for life number 2. Mind Control also trying to jump in and help him now. Turning around onto RPW. RPW gets off the ultimate though. Fighting up with Miracle. Miracle can't win this exchange now. Can he? It's fight them into him. No way. There is no way. Supernova comes crashing down. Miracle dies for the second time around. Meanwhile, GA fights to pick on the back line, but now will be punished. Kuro's going to be punished for it as he gets dragged back in by Seb. RTW with the double kill. They'll kill off the Void twice, and it all starts with a kill on to the
Yeah, he had no buyback available to on Riha, and then because that chrono that came on, he didn't manage to get any kills since he constantly got rooted by the Troll Warlord. It actually kept his team alive. That was amazing. And then as soon as the chrono is down, they can just chase him. RTW not attacking anybody else, keeping up the fervor stacks on the Void so he can just constantly go on to him. That butterfly made it really hard though to kill the Void, but he does have an MKB available soon.
He does. That should make the difference, but they needed the difference.
GH, oh, so close.
But they don't.
Nice play from GH there too. Honestly, GH has been doing so much work in this game. Like his build is amazing, blink heals, controlling the troll, always removing the empower, super annoying. The Guardian Greaves keeping his team alive, and now he's gonna have a Hex. I would rather see him buy an E-Blade maybe, just so he can E-Blade someone or E-Blade the Troll Warlord. The Troll does have a lot of statuses, but E-Blading like your T-Bait when the Troll uses the ulti is pretty strong too. But the Hex is nice. He just wants to pick somebody off maybe. They feel like they lack a little bit of disable, I suppose.
Yeah, that seems to be the case. And just that hard knockdown control.
No tail, arrow.
Eliminate any kind of chances of him getting punched off or something. Yeah, he's got a yeah on this.
Okay. Damn, this game is getting very tense, Nomad. They have 2 Raxes, but the tier 2 is still alive bottom. That's gonna be pretty hard for Nigma to take the way that OG has been playing. They're just playing for the 4th Roshan already. Now, it could take...
Void.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. That is really, really good. It's going to give the Timeless Relic to either the Zeus or the Mirana. It's also amazing. Timeless Relic Mirana with that scythe and the arrows. Whew. It's going to be in some long disables.
That's what we want to see. Level up.
Yep.
That's the backpack out of his reverse turret.
Exactly. Going to keep that. Gonna give him a lot of tower damage.
Jeez. Well, but it doesn't look like anyone's keeping it. Kind of form that the trolls just keep moving back.
What do they have? Oh, they have a Shaco. Who wants that? Maybe the Gyrocopter wants that, but he's actually keeping the Nether Shell instead. That's a lot of magic for this. I think the Shaco is probably better. It's a lot of HP. And he doesn't really need to start getting mana pool.
No, he's already got a gigantic mana pool. He's got Bloodseeker for God's sake.
Oh, and Seb is the one holding the Spell Prism in this game for their team. Prince's Knife, that's a good item too for someone to take, possibly. You can get that Hex onto the Void.
Yeah, I really like on Phoenix.
Invisibility!
It's good just kind of keep it and blast it. Yeah, can you see a Spell Prism on the Shadow Demon?
Oh, Kuro.
Yeah, he's been dragged out of position. Mind Control don't forget to this one as well. I mean, they're going to be able to kill Kuro very easily. Mind Control can run himself away. Meanwhile, the backline. Uh-oh, Gyrocopter tries to go for the backstab play, but gets himself killed off. A misstep from Thompson gets him killed, and he has no buyback. This could be very costly for OG.
Thompson's backstab plays can only work so many times in one game before they start to realize what his plan is.
Well, Notel forced to pop that supernova right here as they get on top of mind control. He's losing the Yules comes out though to try and control him up, but it's not going to matter, or is it? The sun ray coming through, but he's got the BKB to keep himself alive. The GH jumps onto the Saxon. The Saxon's going to turn around, drop the disruption. GH could be the one in some trouble. He's got the Hex out onto the Slow Warner, trying to control ILTW. He's got himself a Battle Trance available as well, along with the BKB. Not an easy target to bring down by any stretch of the imagination. Miracle still holding it back. They wouldn't use that Chronosphere. They'd rather just reset here. They'd rather just wait.
He can't afford to die. He bought back.
Then ILTW getting very low as well, popping that BKB and Satanic, just healing off that creep near camp nearby. Keep himself healthy. Miracle waiting, looking to go in. That has no chrono, remember, so his threats are limited. He actually used the chrono with the ninja gear and now swapped into the leveler for the extra damage. But Roshan is up. This is the big problem here. 30 seconds till Jericho is going to be back. This is probably going to be a free rush game.
Yeah, free rush. What do we have in there too? We got the Aghanims and the Refresher. Who's going to take the Ags? Maybe the Faceless Void. That's going to be pretty powerful. Slaughter and Zeus already have their own Ags, so they don't need that.
Immortality.
Into the pockets of the Faceless Void. Aegis as well.
A fitting bounty.
And Refresher shard for the Zeus.
Shadow.
Come on, Thompson.
What's going on in here? They're going to drop down the demonic potion. Imagine it's going to blink away on mind control just in time. The rest of the team is nearby, so very hard for OD to actually commit to this one.
Yeah, just gonna reset. Just wait for the chrono. 60 seconds, right? You got the Aegis.
Yeah.
A very long time left on your Aegis. You can just farm out just a little bit more. I really think Popson needs that shackle. He's just not going to be surviving against this Void, especially when he gets chronoed. This Shawl is just not providing enough for it to be warranted for Jarkov to keep at 47 minutes into the game. The Bloodstone already gives you enough magic resist. You don't really need more, I would feel.
Perfect.
Double, getting arrowed up, but he's got a Satanic and a Sanjing Yasha, so it doesn't last very long at all. So it's not bothered.
It does not. The thing that bothers Tro the most is the Yules. Not affected by status resistance. 2.5 second disable. It's been such a treat
Moment here in the map.
watching.
They're looking.
Ooh. Who are they gonna find? They want Seb. They want Seb. He doesn't have a buyback.
What's that for?
He's a sure kill.
Yeah, true.
They found
The Thunder God's gonna find it, and they're gonna
got
go for it. Miracle. He's got a Chronosphere available, and they will be able to drop it down onto the Magnus, but in comes a disruption from down the map. He's going to keep alive a little bit longer, but he can't get off the RP anyway. He is dead. LGW in some trouble, popping that ultimate, trying to turn around onto the Faceless Void, but the Faceless Void is more than happy to tank up into this one, and now he's got the Satanic coming out the other side. He's going to be able to drop the Troll Warlord. Troll Warlord is dead. He has himself a buyback, but he does not want to use it. Sax are coming back into this one as well, trying to fight up the top. Some heals come down onto the Shadow Demon. The arrows coming through as well. Multi-shot arrows coming out in every which direction. No buyback on Sax either. Immediate dieback from him in fact. And it's the only from the Void. That might be it, folks. Nigma might have just done it. Oh, you know, OG, no fight to the last minute, but unfortunately, this really is looking like it's the end of the day for them. Let's see how they can play this one. Arrows coming out in every direction. No tail. ILTW and Thompson, the only ones left to defend for the next 70 seconds. Miracle jumps in immediately, jumping onto a couple of Jericho. They're using that time walk bash combination to try and bring him down. Jericho is going to be the target. Can they kill him off? Yes, they can. No buyback on him either. They're going to keep on chasing his LTW. He's going to be the next target. No tail is going to lose his life just outside the face. And down goes LTW as well. It's a triple kill for Miracle, and that will be it. The GG is called. Some days you just can't beat Miracle when he's playing on this Faceless Void. He's just too damn good here. And GH on the Marana as well. Two incredible performances from these two. Nigma really giving it their all in this series and coming out with the victory in the end. GG.
This is exactly why team's first phase ban Faceless Void against this team. I mean, you said it. Faceless Void, Marana, GH, like these two, it was their show. Right? Especially GH through the early game made all the space in the world by getting kills on pretty much all 3 lanes.